Listener was waiting for her boyfriend, Katsuki Bakugo, at the movie theater. It had been an hour, and he hadn't shown up. The girl started to get annoyed at Bakugo's action. He had been more and more distant from her, and truth is, she didn't even know why. It was the 4th date he had missed, the 4th time he let his loving, yet very naive girlfriend all alone waiting for him. She tried calling him, but the call remained unanswered. As it was getting late, she decided to head back to the university dorms and maybe confront Bakugo. The walk back to the dorms, she was thinking about why did he keep standing her up? Why? Am I not good enough? Did he fall out of love for me? She thought to herself. When she reached the dorms, everybody started to question her. Hey, listener. Hey, why are you coming back to yourself? Kaminari asked. Did Bakugo went somewhere else? Wait, did he come at all? Denki was one of Listener's closest friends, but he was very, very nerve-wracking sometimes. Well, we had a date, but the girl was struggling to answer, but her pink-colored best friend instantly backed her up. Hey, leave her alone. She just came back because she felt sick, she said, pulling her friend by the arm. When they were far enough from the group, Mina intended to speak, but Listener cut her off. And the scarf of the Bell Elias go to Mina Hashido. She jokes, trying to look like she didn't care about being stood up. Unfortunately, Mina read through Listener's little game. Seriously? Again? She asked, perfectly knowing the answer to her own question. Yeah, I guess he stood me up one more time. The sorrowful girl said back. Hey, he's an asshole, but you need to confront him, you know? Mina said, patting her friend's shoulder. I know. Well, I'll get going, Mina. See ya. They parted away. Listener going to Bakugo's dorm, and Mina walking back to the common area. When Listener came to her boyfriend's dorms, she felt all sorts of way. Sad, angry, disappointed, and she was planning on giving the boy a piece of her mind. She knocked on the door, and a few seconds later, an angry Bakugo answered. Who the fuck it is? He asked angrily. Katsuki, just me. The girl replied softly. Wait, softly? Where did all the anger went? He really was her soft spot. What do you want? I'm busy, he said while opening the door. He was wearing a black tank top and gray sweater and looked kind of tired. Hey, we had a date, you know. I waited for you and stuff, but you didn't seem to come, so I just came back here, she explained, still softly. Oh, yeah. No, sorry about that. I had to study. Maybe next time. Now, she was starting to feel upset. No, it's not just one time, Katsu. You've been really distant lately, and to be honest, I don't even know why. What did I do? What is always about yourself? Bakugo replied. It's not, and you know it. I've been giving you space and all, but you missed 4 dates, Katsuki. And you know less and less. I'm really tired of that, Katsu. What's going on? Silence. Are you okay? Silence. Hey, just talk to me. You know you can talk to me, right? She asked, putting her arms on Bakugo's shoulder. He pushed her off. Oh, you act like you need me so much. Well, new Sherlock, I fucking don't need you. I'm not a child. Go pity someone else. Hey, we've talked about this, Katsu. You're not pitiful or anything. She tried reassuring her boyfriend, but was cut off by the man in question. Do you think you're some kind of therapist or some shit? You think you helped me out? No, you didn't. You just really too clingy. Always needed attention like a fucking parasite, he said angrily. Now, Listener was pissed. Who the fuck does he think he is? She thought. Hey, I don't know why you're so angry, and for real, at this point, I don't even want to know. But get your acts together, Katsuki. I'm serious. Who do you think you are? Talking to me like that? Her eyes started to get watery, and she could feel the sadness building in her body. Whatever, you're just holding me back. I never needed anyone. Why starting now? Oh, and you know what? I'll go enjoy being a #1 hero while you enjoy being single, he said, venom pouring from his mouth. Hey, wait, what? Are you breaking up with me? Listener asked weakly. Well, looks like you're not that dumb, he replied, and with that, he shut the door close. As soon as he shut the door, Bakugo felt relieved, but somehow his heart was aching as he heard every single one of Listener's sobs. Part of him wanted to comfort her, but no. That's why you wanted Katsuki. No need to be so dramatic over it, just a damn breakup, he thought. He kept telling himself that he didn't care, but deep down, he knew he was going to miss her. He was just in denial. Few weeks later, Listener was still not over the breakup. She wanted to hate him. She wanted it so bad. He hurt her for God's sake. However, she couldn't, and that's why she was crying herself to sleep every night. On the other hand, Bakugo wasn't in denial anymore. He knew he messed up, and pretty bad. He wanted her back. Everything of her. Her body, her warmth, her touch, her scent, her smile. That smile that made him fall in love. That smile that she barely even had anymore. Because of him. Hell, she was only trying to help me. To stick up for a relationship, and I broke her heart. I'm an asshole, he told himself. In class, they tried to avoid each other, which was difficult, knowing that they were in the same friend group. That caused the Baku squad to split up. Sero, Kiri and Baku, and Mina, Listeners, and Denki. Today was Mina's birthday party. Listener and her had planned it for so long, and they had looked forward to it. One element was just darkening Listener's mood. Her ex was gonna be there. She was trying to get over him, she really was, but him being everywhere didn't help. She put those thoughts aside, not wanting to ruin her bestie's moment. She arrived early at the party to set everything. She did her hair, her makeup, and wore a dress that perfectly embraced her. In fact, it was Bakugo's favorite dress of her, but she didn't know that detail. Denki was bringing the alcohol, and with him doing that, everybody knew they were going to have a good night. When Bakugo arrived with Kiri by his side, he instantly started scanning the room to spot her. When his eyes finally met the girls, he was amazed, to say the least. Listener was wearing his favorite dress, and he couldn't keep his eyes off her while she was bending to play some beer pong. Kiri noticed and decided to tease his friend. Hey, look like someone is missing their ex in here. Bakugo's eyebrow furrowed. Shut up, shitty hair, I kill you. Bakugo being Bakugo. Kirishima didn't stop, not having a dead wish. Later, everybody was hyped. Some were drunk, some just vibing, but they were all having fun, especially Listener. That girl has no limits with alcohol, and without Bakugo to stop her, she drank a lot, more than she should have. Who could blame her though? She was just trying to forget Katsuki and have fun like the others. When her favorite music started to blast, she couldn't control herself. She had to dance. Show Katsuki what he lost, you know? And she was dancing. Katsuki was literally glaring at everybody that laid their eyes on her. At some point, Listener felt kind of bored and wanted someone to dance with her. She then asked Denki and Mina, but they were too lazy to stand up. Come on, guys. Just want some, She whined. Both refused, so Listener took the matter into her own hands. She started to dance next to Denki to get him to stand up, but he wouldn't move for a bit. The girl then started to sit on his laps, knowing that they were just friends, and doing that was just like doing it to Mina. As the red dress girl was facing him, Denki couldn't help but blush. Katsuki, on the other hand, was really hard to keep under control. Kiri was struggling to keep his explosive friends from blowing the whole place up. Jeez, Bakugo, calm down. Fucking don't tell me to do. She's fucking simping on him. What the fuck? I know, but you're not together, so stop being some pussy, Save. Listener wasn't bothered by her best friend yelling. It was like she couldn't hear it. She was dancing to her favorite songs with the guy's best friend, her bestie best friend. On top of that, she could make her ex jealous. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't her initial goal, but it was certainly a plus. When the beat dropped, she started moving on with him, swinging her hips in sync with the music. Think he was that close from nosebleed, but Bakugo was not happy. Not at all. When he saw Kaminaru's pen biting against his crotch, he couldn't take it any longer. He couldn't act like he didn't care anymore. With his usual scroll, he walked over the two dancers. Kiri knew what was going to happen. Hell no. May the force be with the poor listener. He sighed. He grabbed her waist harshly and pulled her out of the crowd. She was trembling mess because of all the alcohol. Hey, Bakugo, leave me alone, the girl yelled. The boy gritted his teeth. Bakugo, it wasn't Katsuki anymore. Ouch. What do you think you're fucking doing on done face? He asked angrily. Hey, I can do whatever I want. I'm not your property, damn it. You broke up with me and you saw me hurting, but somehow you didn't care until you saw me dance with someone. She yelled, trying to be the bigger one in the fight. With someone, no. On someone, and that bastard was hard. I'm gonna kill him. Hey, it's not the point. You just think my body's yours and you just want me back for it. That's not what he meant. That shit. Hey, let me go. And don't you dare lay a single finger or punch Denki. He was there when you weren't. She got out of his grasp and go back to the party where she passed out on the couch. She woke up on somebody's shoulder. She was really confused but recognized the scent. She started mumbling to herself. Katsu. Hey, it's Katsu. Why did you carrying me? We broke up. Confused? Once they reached the dome, Bakugo laid her on her bed and put her to sleep. When he was about to leave, you desperately grabbed onto his wrist. Don't go. Don't leave me again, she said weakly. He had a sigh of relief as he set himself on your bed. You have a lot of talking to do tomorrow.
약속을 지키니 손가락 가세 같은